Hello everyone. My name is Aya from Honolulu, Hawaii Center. We have been ordered to stay at home since March 25th. Now we are in the 17th day of emergency protocols and it will be continuing until April 30th. That means we spend most of the time at home. So far, I enjoy staying at home. It's not because I am a homebody, but because it delights me doing Divine Light, positive thinking, and working at home. When you wake up in the morning, how do you usually feel? These days, I intentionally change my thought to positively. Like, instead of thinking about the things that I have to do today, I try to find things I'm willingly to do. I am even excited thinking, what am I going to cook for breakfast? What we do is sometimes not so important, but what we feel doing is more meaningful. Please look for more reasons to feel good, have fun, and laugh during your day. Also, I try to see the positive aspects in my surroundings. When something happens to us, there are always two ways of seeing things, positive or negative. It all depends on our knowledge and experience. It depends on our perspective. Here, I have a cup of water. I may think either, oh, I only have this much water, or I still have this much water. The amount of water is the same. However, the way of thinking about it makes a big difference. At night, I remember the things that made me happy during the day. It could be the phone call or text message from a friend. It could be the comedy show I watched. It could be the work I have done on the day. And I conclude my day with a prayer to God and my ancestors, as Doshi introduced in her message video. In this way, I fall in sleep with peaceful mind and welcome a new bright day the next morning. When we start thinking positively, our thought will eventually manifest in the physical and material realms as positive result, as well as the training of keep my vibration high. I practice Divine Light by giving the light to myself, my food, and house. Senior Director Kenji, in his video message, encourage you to exchange Divine Light with other family members or giving Divine Light to yourself. I personally can get easily distracted when I am giving Divine Light to myself at home. I get a new message and start checking the cell phone, or suddenly I remembered something I need to do. My attention goes everywhere. If you have the same problem, Here is a little something you can change. Play some relaxation music. Use an aroma diffuser or candle. May help you calm down and concentrate on giving divine light to yourself. When you start giving the light to yourself, you can start the session with a regular prayer by making 2 bows and 3 hand claps. Praying to Sugot and making 3 hand claps. Chanting Amatsunorigoto. You can also start it by simply making 3 hand claps. If you are not confident of finding Okiyome spots, please use your palm and check the temperature of your body. Then please find the area having a higher temperature than other parts. Start there. There are more opportunities for you to practice divine light at home. I give divine light to food. After I come back from the grocery shopping, I give divine light to food for 15 minutes. By giving the light, you can always have purified food and meals. You can also give the light to your home. To give the light to home, I start with the prayer, making 2 bows and 3 hand claps. Then pray to Sugot. Sugot, now I'm going to send divine light to my house. Please allow me to receive divine light. After the prayer, make 1 bow and 4 hand claps. Then I pray to Great Divinities Izunome and repeat the same prayer in my mind. After the prayer, I make 3 hand claps and sending divine light while chanting Amatsunorigoto 3 times. You can send the light from the center of the house or by walking around each room. If there are rooms or spaces that look dim or gloomy in your house, it's a good idea to send the light to those areas for extra minutes. After it's done, please conclude the purification with the prayer in the same way as the beginning. In Hawaii, we just moved in the new building for the future inauguration of the Hawaii Spiritual Center, and we installed the divine object. The center is a 2-story building, and a first floor is the basement. Since there are no windows, it's physically dark in the basement rooms. But not only that, for some reason, I didn't like the atmosphere of the basement. So I started giving divine light at the basement for 5 more minutes. 1 week after, I felt the difference. The atmosphere changed. It became much lighter and comfortable to be there. Purifying your house will help not only you but your family and your neighbors. Making efforts to practice divine light and teachings in our daily lives is essential. As Doshi Hikaru also mentioned in his video message, changing waves of sonen from negative to positive and practicing divine light is like both wheels of a car. If a car misses one of the wheels, that car will stay in the same place by just turning around, even it tried to move forward. We can say the same thing will happen to our spiritual practice. Practicing only one of them is insufficient. Let's practice both of them for the further spiritual growth. I'm happy if this video helps you to enrich your day. Please stay safe and hope to see you soon.